Hello, everybody, Facebook, everybody, friends and colleagues, and everybody else that may be joining us on this one today. This could be a good one on vitamins, right? You know, I took a lot of supplements. Do you take a lot of supplements? So we're going to talk about supplements and vitamins today. As you're coming on, as always, let us know if you're watching live or you're watching the replay. That would be great. I'm also going to go ahead and share this onto my other Sealy Guy Facebook page. There it is. Whoops. I didn't want to do that. Okay. How do you do this? I'm having troubles today. Oh boy. Never had this happen before. You never know what's going to happen on these lives. So interesting. Share to a group. And there it goes. Okay, now we got it done. And I'm going to need this because I got a text message last night that kind of spurred all this information we're going to talk about. Hi, Dawn. Good to see you on here, Concord, Ohio. That's right. Out there, I don't know, is it warm there where you're at? I mean, we're having an unseasonably warm weather here in Colorado, but I know it is scorching down there in Phoenix. So I'm kind of glad we're missing that this year. So as you come on, go ahead and once again, let us know if you're watching live, watching the replay, and I'll go ahead and get started with this. All right. So today, what happened was yesterday, a lady, I won't mention her name. We've been talking. She's been kind of looking at what we're doing for the last month or two, and it's kind of curious, but it wasn't ready to pull. Oh, that's nice, 65 degrees. Good, Don. She wasn't ready to quite pull the trigger yet. All right. So I met her through Facebook, so I don't really know her per se. And then yesterday we got into this really nice conversation. And the more she listened to what I had to share about what we're doing here with Sealy by Design and this nutritional product, the more interested she got. And then last night, she did get started. She got some product on the way to her. And then last night, we were in a conversation. I'm just like, I don't know what I'm doing my live on. She goes, well, why don't you talk about vitamins? Because the information you shared with me was quite valuable. Maybe other people need to hear it too. And I'm like, hey, that's a great idea. She goes, do you mind if I send you my list of supplements that I'm currently taking? And I said, no, why don't you? Well, she sent me a list and it was 29 items on there is what I counted. I'm like, oh my God, I had never seen anything like that. Personally, I had never seen anything like that before. She says that they're spending well over $200 a month on their supplements every month. Well, I went ahead and turned that over, forwarded it over to Marcia Hager, owner of Sealy by Design, along with her husband, Brad Hager, because I know she's really into all this nutritional stuff and she would know a lot of this stuff when I didn't even know what it was. And we kind of went through the list. Marcia took the time, the owner of the company took the time to go through this lady's list in detail. And there was a couple of items on there that Marcia suggested that she continues to take. But most of it, she doesn't have to anymore because everything's going to be contained within our bottle of Swish, right? So it got me thinking about vitamins and supplements. And I know my wife and I, we're saving $150 a month on our on a monthly basis. It's actually more than that, but what we were covering for our supplements, we spend basically $100, $50 each for us for this bottle, and we're still saving $150 in supplements. So my wife was really into that area of health as well. So this saves money. That's the best part about it. Well, I mean, the best part is your health, but the second best part is that it saves money in your wallet too. And that's what I'm hoping this lady's going to experience. So I looked up did a little bit of research on vitamins. I didn't realize this. Right now, supplement industry is at the highest it's ever been in the history of tracking supplements, or since they've been in the marketplace. And over 3/4 of Americans take some sort of supplement. 77% overall across age groups. 35 to 54-year-olds, they rate the highest because they're really health concerned. 81%, but the 55 and over are right at 79%. So let's just call it 80%, right? So from 35 on up, 80% of the 77% are those people 35 and up. All right. Number one supplement stands to reason, multivitamin. We've heard that. It's at least I've always heard that as long as I've been alive. So yeah, multivitamin. Well, guess what? 58% of the people that are taking a supplement are taking some sort of multivitamin. We're going to get to why this is the best multivitamin you could possibly put into your body. So over half of the people that are taking supplements are taking some sort of multivitamin. We have a better solution for you. This one is amazing. Right now, about an $18.3 billion market. It is expected in 5 years to be at 210 billion. If you didn't hear that, let me say it again. It's an $18 billion industry right now, the supplement market, going to $210 billion forecasted in the next 5 years. You know, we talk about the CBD industry all the time, about it being about $1 billion industry going to 20 billion. That's part of that 210 billion, I'm sure. But holy cow, that is one explosive growth. You think it's time to get into a supplement industry? You better believe it. All right. This was interesting. It's very difficult for vegetarians. So if you're not a meat eater, if you're a vegetarian, which I have no problems with that, but it's very difficult for them to absorb iron and zinc. All right. Again, we solve that issue through this as well. They need up to 80% more iron. And it's because of the absorption issue. Well, we're going to take care of the absorption issue here. The Mayo Clinic says that the vitamins and minerals are substances your body needs to grow, properly function normally, and stay healthy. It also says that you can get most of that through your foods. Well, the challenge with the food industry is obviously where you're getting your foods from. If you're spending a lot of money on your foods and you're eating right, then yes, I would wholeheartedly agree with that statement. But I will tell you, that is a very few amount of us. Most of us are too busy to eat very well or can't afford to because it's very expensive. I mean, go to your Walmart to go shopping or go to Whole Foods and go shopping and tell me what the difference is in that bill, right? It's huge. But obviously the food is more than likely going to be a lot better at Whole Foods, especially if you're getting the organics and all that kind of stuff, right? But it's expensive, okay, to eat right and to do that. And most of us are too busy to be able to do that and take the time to do that anyhow. We have a solution, all right? I read various articles talking about typical vitamins that people take, and anywhere from about 75% to 90% for most people of the vitamins that they're taking is going down the toilet. You're not even getting it. So most of your money is you're flushing it. When you turn around and flush your toilet, just think about that, your vitamins and your money going down the drain. So, and again, it depends. Quality depends, how it's manufactured, how it's delivered. You know, you got gel caps versus pills. You got liquid versus gel caps. All that's going to make a difference overall. But again, we're going to bypass all those issues with this. All right. Let's see, what else do I have on here? All right. So let me talk about this real quick. This is Sealy Swish. Sealy is a Balinese word. It means beauty, good fortune, great health. And this company was started by friends of ours. And we started selling this about 2 years ago. And the results are just beyond belief. We have constantly daily new testimonies coming in how this is changing people's life. I just got off a phone call, about an hour-long phone call with a hemp grower. He's into the CBD industry, and he cannot believe what we're doing. He's like, I don't have the faith that what you guys are saying is really true. I'm like, well, we've been doing this for 2 years. We got a government stamp on our bottle saying that what we have in here is exactly what's in here. That's the FDA regulated program right there. Current good manufacturing practices compliant. No, it's true. We're really able to do this. Understand that this, unlike your hemp farm, was created by 4 scientists with 9 PhDs behind them. So there's a lot of science behind this. And I mean, we were joking. We had a good time with the conversation, and we'll see where he wants to go with this. But really, really nice guy. And but this is really different. And for you out there, the general public, and my friends that are taking some sort of supplement, understand most of that is passing through you. Your body's not even absorbing it. And what these scientists created with this product is totally different. This is water encapsulation, so you don't want to confuse it with a water soluble. Even when you take a liquid vitamin, that's basically a liquid, that's the vitamins, the particles in there at their normal size within the liquid that you're swallowing, it still needs to get digested, okay? It's not going to be able to be absorbed by the cells directly. The cells can only absorb between 60 to 80 nanometers. For instance, a CBD particle is 2,000 nanometers in size, right? So it's too big to go into the bloodstream, or too big to get absorbed by the cell directly, even if it's in the bloodstream. It's got to get broken down before the cell can absorb it. What these scientists did, they're breaking this thing down to less than 10 nanometers. All the good juju stuff that's in here, and it goes directly to your cells in just 5 minutes, and there's zero taste. So you don't have to start mixing around with powders and shakes and blenders and opening up packages and filling up. You know, you see these videos all over the place on Facebook of these people, and I got nothing against these companies, but there's a much simpler way. This, you just unscrew the cap, put the water in your mouth, and you swish it around for a minute and swallow it and go on your day. And you're getting 90 vitamins, minerals, nootropics, electrolytes, primary adaptogens, 54 trace and macro minerals. You're also getting a bunch of herbs in there: boswellia, ashwagandha, curcumin, turmeric, which comes from turmeric, but it's the anti-inflammatory aspect of that. And we also have resveratrol. I've seen advertisements for people that are advertising their turmeric with resveratrol, and my God, it's the greatest thing on this earth, right? Well, it's not nano-sized like ours for direct cellular nutrition, all right? So this is going to every single one of your cells in just 5 minutes. I'm going to put this at the bottom on a comment section so you guys can look at that in more detail. That's basically the ingredient list of everything that's in here. I also have another video where I walk you through this entire ingredient list. It's called swishnutrition.com. I'll put that in the comments as well so you can start getting educated. Why is this product having the proven results that we are? Changing people's lives, getting people out of bed when they haven't been able to get out of bed in weeks or months, even a year. Helping people get reduce the amount of discomfort that they're experiencing, whether it's in their back, in their joints, in their fingers, having hair growth. All right, I used to be bald back here. I've talked about that several times. Why are we having all these people getting off of their anxiety medications? I mean, my grandson, my daughter, other people as well. People being able to stand off surgeries that they were scheduled to have from their neurosurgeon because of this product. Because this product flat out works. Because of the way that it works with the body. There's so much science behind this. A lot more than going to your grocery store and picking up a multivitamin. There's no comparison. You're getting all these ingredients that are going directly to your cells in just 5 minutes. So what are some of the advantages of Swish? It's simple, easy to use. Okay, so this is a very brand new bottle, all right? Some people don't believe that I'm using a brand new bottle when I do this. This is a shot glass. It's empty. No vodka or tequila. All right, so this is a brand new bottle. I want you to be able to see this. I am pulling off the label. Did you hear the glue? All right, then I pour this. Make sure the cap's closed here. Hold on a second, it was open. Fill this up. That's a teaspoon, or approximately a teaspoon. I'm going to put it into the shot glass right there. No sleight of hand. Did it all right in front of you, and that's what it looks like. All right, it's pure, looks like water for the most part, right? And then you put this in your mouth and you swish it around. Now understand, in here, there is enough CBD and CBG alone to go to every single one of your approximately 40 trillion cells. Each one of those cells has 34 CBD receptors on it. We surmise there's enough CBD and CBG to go to every one of those receptors on every one of those cells. That's a lot, all right? But you can't see it. It's clear. It has got no taste. Put it in your mouth, switch it around for a minute. But this also has those 90 vitamins, minerals, nootropics, electrolytes, adaptogens, and everything else that's on this ingredient list. All of that's in here too. We surmise there's enough for that to go to every single one of your cells as well. It's very, very powerful. There's nothing else like it on the planet. It also has CBG in it, which is very expensive. And all of this for less than $2 a day if you were a member with us. If you're not a member with us, it's about, I didn't do the math, $250, something like that a day. I mean, still less than a Starbucks coffee these days. And you can have the best health you've ever had in your life. And you're supplying the body with the minerals and the vitamins that it needs. Remember that statement from the Mayo Clinic. Vitamins and minerals are substances your body needs to grow properly. It's not like, well, if I get them, okay. But to be healthy. And how about your immune system, right? I have not been sick in 2 years that I have been on this product, over 2 years now, that I have been on this product. And I used to get bronchitis twice a year for over 30 years, and I would get multiple colds in between as well. You have no idea how this has changed my life. I have no more aches and joint pains. I have energy greater than people younger than me, right? It helps so much with the skin. My blood work has come back perfecto for the first time in my life. My blood pressure is in the normal range for the first time in my life. My cholesterol levels in the normal range for the first time in my life. I could go on and on and on. And I got my hair, right? I could go on and on the value of this, and all of that for basically $2 a day, right? This is doctor formulated. You're getting everything in the right amounts for your body. You can actually do damage to your body. I know with this lady last night or yesterday we were talking about vitamin D, because I know that I personally am very vitamin D deficient. But there's also an issue if you take too much vitamin D, can become toxic in the body. So you definitely, if you're doing supplements, you definitely want to be getting your blood work done by a naturopathic doctor every 6 months or at least every year to make sure everything's going good. But with this, what we have found is that this is supplying the body with what it needs for the most part. I mean, somebody might have an extreme situation and then a health challenge, and then they may need an additional supplement. For the most part, everything is in here that you need. This is the reason why my wife and I are saving $150 a month, because we've been able to cut out all of our other supplements, or most of them, right? So that is huge to understand. Minerals are the same way. If you read up about minerals and how you take minerals, you can really mess up your body by doing the wrong minerals and too much of certain minerals and stuff like that. Again, everything is in here by design and dosages to allow for the body to adapt, to accept naturally. And then here's the other thing too. That because it says CBD and CBG, we're going in and creating a homeostasis for the body again, to bring it back into homeostasis, primarily the ECS, the endocannabinoid system. Because when that endocannabinoid system is in homeostasis, a lot of the issues, health concerns that people have go away, because those health concerns are symptoms of the ECS being out of balance, out of homeostasis. Well, one of the benefits of this is that it's going to help bring that ECS back into homeostasis, which then takes away those symptoms. In other words, you can get off. I shouldn't say this, I got to be careful what I say. No healthcare or medical claims. We don't claim to cure, treat, diagnose any illness or disease. Okay, there's my disclaimer. We've had people be able to get off their medications as a result of being on our swish. I'm not claiming that the swish did that. I am claiming or stating that I know people after taking swish, one of the benefits that they've noticed, they've been able to get off their hydrocodone, for instance, which is prescribed heroin, right? Off of anxiety medications. We even had a child get off his autistic medications. So, I mean, it's just amazing what happens when you give the body the proper nutrition that it needs. And that is exactly what we do with this switch here. Wait, I'm not going to waste this. You're supposed to switch it for a full minute. Obviously, I'm not going to do that, or this would be a very boring live, right? But this really can change your life too. I don't care, even if you're healthy, even if you say you eat right, because you're getting those minerals to the cells directly, this is going to help you in ways that you might be surprised. Lifting up brain fog, thinking more clearly is one of the quickest testimonies that we get with this product. And I've had that multiple times, right? That was one of my very first ones. We have nootropics in here, that's what it's designed to do. Your body produces cannabinoids already, CB1 and CB2. CB1 is primarily directed towards the brain, and the CB2 is primarily for the nervous system. That's why you think about autoimmune diseases and all those other kinds of issues. The endocannabinoid system has a big play in all that. And this is science. This is public knowledge. This is not my opinion. There's a lot of great documentaries out there. CBD Nation is an awesome documentary. I posted one on my Sealy Guy page not too long ago. It's my favorite. It's my go-to. It's about 18 minutes long, done by a doctor, and he explains it so clearly so you can understand how important the CCS is. And I'm telling you, as science gets more and more up to speed on this, most doctors don't even know. If you went into your doctor and asked him about the ECS, he would look at you with deer in the headlights. And yet the ECS governs everything else in your body, right? It's the master regulator of your body. That is current science. Your doctors, most doctors are not up on current science because they don't know anything about the ECS. So how can they properly treat you? How can they handle your concerns, your health concerns, if they don't even know and understand how the ECS works or know of it or how it works? It's ridiculous. So they pump you full of drugs, and they give you one drug, and then that's got a side effect, so they got to give you another drug, and that gives you a side effect, and they got to give you another drug, and that gives you another side effect. Oh my gosh. I haven't watched TV, commercial TV, in over 20 years. I eventually had to get TV this year. It's a whole another story. And so I'm watching commercials, right? And there's this one, I think it was anxiety. It was anxiety. We got people off their anxiety medications naturally with this. And it's about anxiety, and one of the side effects is death. Are you kidding me? And people are buying that stuff and using it because their doctors tell them it's good. But the doctors don't even know about the ECS or the endocannabinoid system. It's ludicrous, right? So do yourself a favor. Get on this product today, either through me or the person that is sharing this with you if it's at a later date. But if you're a friend with me, I'd love to have you on either as a customer or as a member. This is just $72.50 as a customer, and we'll send you a free spray. All right, you can't go wrong. That's a $25 customer value. It's $300 in free product every single year just by joining forces with us, right? And then if you join us as a member, this is only $50 and you still get the free spray, which are normally $17. All right. I do have one last story I want to share with you, and then we'll go ahead and call it quits. Gentleman, Terry, he's an ex-NFL player. He lives up here in the mountains with me, and we met through another app. Didn't know him, just met through an app. We started talking, and he got very interested in the product as a user for himself. He's got a lot of, he's an NFL player. He's older now, but, he's got, a little pain here and there, if you will. And so he really wanted the product for himself. And he got himself a package where he got 4 bottles and one each of our sprays so he could try all the products. And he gave a couple of the bottles out to some of his people. And get this is why he called me today, because he was so fired up. He's been seeing this acupuncturist for many, many, many years. And this guy, Terry, he takes a lot of different supplements, right? So every time he comes across a new supplement, he's going to have his acupuncture appointment, he takes a supplement with him. Now, if you're not familiar with autokinesiology or muscle testing, it's basically you can figure out whether or not something is good for the body. All right, there's a lot more involved in it, but that's the short of it. Anyhow, so he takes the swish down to have his acupuncture tested, right? Now, the acupuncture, every time Terry comes in with a new product, oh my God, right? Okay, here we go again. He does the muscle testing. Nope, that's garbage. You're wasting your money. And I'm telling you, most of those supplements out there, that's what you're doing, right? Most of it's going down the toilet. And then what you are getting, and if you're not paying a lot of money for it, you're not getting really good quality stuff, right? So anyhow, the reason why, just so you know, the reason why we keep the price so low here is because of our technology. This aquaceutical cellular technology, nanotechnology, that's how we keep the price so low. That's a whole nother story. Just so you know, this is really high quality. Everything in here is the highest quality CBD and CBG you can get. Anyhow, back to Terry. So he takes us into to his acupuncture, and his acupuncture like, okay, here, great. Here we got another one, right? And he tests him, he goes, holy cow. And I'll tell you what, this is not the first time. We have many chiropractors, doctors, naturopathic doctors that do muscle testing, and all have said the same thing. This is absolutely phenomenal for the body. All right. Dr. Jeff Young, who's out of Spring, Texas, he's got the top clinic there in Spring, Texas. He is one of the top decompression spinal experts in the entire country. And he's been with our company now for probably about 1.5 years because he believes in this as well. So this acupuncture is doing this test on Terry, and he's going, whoa, that is amazing. He goes, you definitely need to be taking this. And Terry's also a cancer survivor. You definitely need to be taking this. You need to be on this every day, right? And then Terry brought with him the only 2 sprays that he had with him. One is the sleep, which is my personal favorite, and the other one was the boost for energy. And so the chiropractor, or the acupuncturist tests both of these with Terry. He's like, you definitely need these, and these are phenomenal. He goes, I need to know more about this. So here you go. A guy that just wants to take the product for himself, goes to his acupuncturist. Now the acupuncturist wants to know about it. That's how we build this business. It's absolutely amazing. So my suggestion to you, get with me or the person who invited you to this and get on our product. Get started, start feeling the difference for yourself. And then if you want to build this as a business, great. If you don't, that's fine too. But at least feel better and help your body be better. All right. So that's what I've got to share today. I don't know if I can see. I can see some of these comments. Oh, wow. Look at that. Hey, everybody. Sierra, Nariv, welcome. Sharon Dab is on. Good to see you as well. And everybody else. So thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you got something out of that. This will be up for a while. I'll also put this up on my YouTube channel. So if you want to go back or you want to share it with somebody, we'll make it really easy for you to share. That's Sealy Guy on my YouTube channel. Wishing you guys all a great day. We'll see you on Thursday. Oh, Thursday, I believe I'm going to have an interview with a testimonial that is going to blow your mind. Ashley, she's in our company. I'm doing a webinar for her and all her invitees tonight in about an hour and a half or so. And it's going to be absolutely phenomenal. But I believe I'm going to have her on as a guest. So we're actually going to have an interview, if everything goes right, on Thursday. I got to figure out StreamYard and how to do that, but we're going to make it work. So join us for that too. Thank you, Don, for that value. I appreciate it. And dude, put in the comments any other comments you got. If you're taking supplements, let us know what kind of supplements you're taking. And then give me a call, message me. Let's get you started on this product. You guys have a great one. Bye.